Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I figured while you guys watch me basically make a design for this jug here, that I needed to basically do a full-blown overhaul or overview of my debt. So you guys know that I moved in with my mom. The plan is, while I am with my mom for the next 2 years, is to save up $24,000. So, and that is to give me basically a running start on just saving up for Maverick, and basically also making sure that when I do move back out, that I'm kind of prepared for emergencies, right? But it's also to kind of put me ahead in life. So, and it was very difficult to do because I love being out by myself. I have been out by myself for the past 5 years, and even when I moved out when I was 18, I was in and out of my mom's house, but I had finally got out. I had basically finally moved out, like permanently, I would say, in 2020, like the beginning of 2020, right when COVID hit, right? And I really admired myself, and I praised myself for that, because it was not difficult to be dealing with COVID and have a new job and move out, right? So I was really not wanting to move back home, and I do apologize because Maverick is in my lap, and she just had one of my medicine bottles, so she was shaking it. But yeah, it wasn't easy. So I prided myself on kind of just being out on my own. And even when I got pregnant, I prided myself, once again, of actually still going to work and paying bills and kind of just doing it. So moving in with my mom was not, it kind of wasn't like something I was excited about, but I did it because I'm thinking about Maverick's future and my future and the long haul. So the whole point here, my sources of income, the sources of income that I want to kind of master while I'm with my mom, is not just saving $1,000 a month. Okay, so by the time I move out in 2 years, I should have 24,000. Yes, but my side hustles that I have basically talked about in other vlogs are basically going to be, hopefully, flea market sales, because I plan on getting a booth at the flea market and basically just selling Maverick's old stuff, right? The other source of income I will be doing is I want to start making side tables. Kind of going to antique shops, finding old wood, and just making a quick table, a side table. I won't be doing that too often because, of course, I'll probably make 4 to start off with, but I won't make any more until those 4 sell. So that is basically the second source of income. The third source of income is basically what I'm doing now. I have this is one money saving jar that I have. I have another one right under me. And these are jars where, well, the first jar right there, yeah, I could get into it, but I mean, it would really have to be like really worth it. You know what I mean? And I hope that I do have the willpower to not go into it, right? I have a tin can down here under me that I have been saving all of my cents and coins. I will be also, I have a money saving game that I can show y'all if y'all want to know about it. But I basically, it's a game where every time I get paid, I have to scratch off a figure and actually put that in one of my certificates on a piece of paper. And once I scratch off all of the figures, it should total up to 5,000 that I have saved. And then the last source of income for the next 2 years will be, of course, or the next 2 years will be my income tax. So I plan on putting that straight to a certificate. And then with Maverick's source of income for her savings will be the child support that her dad gives me. He gives me $200 a month. So that's going straight to her certificate as well. But the whole but that's basically all of my incomes, right? And of course YouTube. So I don't get paid a lot from YouTube, so I really don't want to add it, but I do kind of want to manifest, right? So I guess I could probably say that YouTube, I'm hoping, or not hoping, but YouTube soon will be, a really great source of income for me. If I keep at it and I stay consistent, then it will work out. So those are my sources of income. Okay, so now let's also talk about the debt that I need to pay off. I have my student loans. That is the biggest one. I have my Jeep. I need to pay that off. And that is it. And I have well, of course, medical bills, okay? But the first piece of debt that I will be paying off first is my Jeep. I want to pay that fully off. And then I also plan on getting my Jeep worked on, like an oil change and new tires. That will cost a pretty penny. That will be coming out of my savings and, my income. My Celica, which is right there in the video there, I need to put that in the shop as well, because the lights won't go off and now it's not cranking up because of the battery. So something is draining my battery. And I think when I got my CD player put in, the guy just really botched my electrical system. So that's going to cost me a pretty penny to get that kind of going and on the road. Another piece of debt is going to be, let me see what else. And I guess my little bills here and there, right? So I still have a storage unit where all of my stuff is. Oh my goodness, no. So I still have a storage unit where all of my stuff is. Sorry about that. Maverick almost fell, and that would have been a disaster. Where all of my stuff is. So that's a bill. I have all of my like Netflix, Hulu's, and whatnot. So those are minor bills. I'm going to have, let me see, soon. I have to, well, I guess maybe that, well, let me actually see. Let me see, what will be my main bills? My car insurance, that will be a bill. And my cell bill, that will be a bill. So just small miscellaneous stuff here and there. Maverick sports, also gymnastics and whatnot, and swimming. But the money that's coming in, I just told y'all that the money that will be going out will be, I'm just really going to be tackling my debt. Oh, and I'm giving my mom, I am paying her $550 every month for rent. Because, yeah, I could have asked and kind of said, like, hey, Mom, the next 2 years, I kind of want to save everything and use all of my money to pay off everything. But you just don't do that, right? So I want to pay her something. So I'm basically paying her for the room here. So so that is one bill as well, $550 every month. I feel like that's fair to actually give her. But I'm going to be putting together a whole budget plan, and if y'all want to see that, let me know. I can kind of just have y'all watch me write out all of my debt. My student loans are the heaviest, but what I'm hoping is that once I get everything paid down, I feel like once I get my Jeep paid off, I am literally going to call my student loans and really ask them if I can move my loan over to my Navy Federal account. That way I have all of my debt and bills in one place. But if I don't have the credit to do that, then I will just have to kind of pay it off as I can. But once I get my Jeep paid off, I am going to be putting every red cent into my student loans the next 2 years. I'm not really going to focus on Maverick because she will always, I don't touch her child support payments. Those go straight to a certificate. So she's going to be good when she's 18. She'll probably have like 20,000, you know, because I feel like that's hers. Now, while I know that it's technically my money because I am taking care of her, I just want to kind of set her up for success. So I will try my best to not dip into it. I do know some, like, I don't know what life can bring, right? So I don't know what may happen, but the goal is to save her child support payments and put it into a certificate so where um she had that start in life, you know what I mean. And I also want to get my 401k, the percentage up and going as well. So that is the whole plan, just to really get a head start these next 2 years, really get a head start, because God has blessed me with the ability to get this head start, right, and actually do my due diligence to make sure that I am really taking advantage of this time. I have to take advantage of this time. I cannot make it to where, 2 years have hit and I have nothing to show for it. What's the matter, Mama? Yeah. Okay, so I guess the video stops here. Bye, y'all. I will see y'all in my next video. That's good. So I think with the top, I'm just going to um, I think with the top, what I'm going to do, I probably just should have used painter's tape. But I kind of like the wackiness of it and the fact that it's not perfect. Um, it's kind of, yeah, it's just kind of wacky. It's not, it's, I guess it's not, I guess it's okay that it's not too perfect. So, and I just kind of wanted something so it's not just clear. So this will do for me.